Not all alignments are meant to be seen. Some are meant to be felt in the quiet. When Neptune, Saturn, Venus, and Mercury meet, it's not a spectacle, it's a signal. If you're here, it means you heard it, even before you understood it. Welcome to Inner Light Frequency, where we don't follow the stars, we answer them. It's finally here, April 15th, 25. This date may be an ordinary date for everyone, but it shouldn't be for you, because in the morning there is a quiet, but very powerful alignment in the sky. Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, and Venus are meeting on the same line. And this is not just an astronomical event, it's a sign, a code, an inner call. Because each one represents a part of your soul, your dream, your thinking side, your building side, and the deep desires of your heart. Believe me, this alignment is no coincidence. It's like a meeting behind the scenes. Decisions are being made, agreements are being made, at the soul level that you are not even aware of. The sky is not just here to look at, it is here to feel. Because this morning is not just a morning, it is a door, a trigger, a moment of transition. It is not the end, it is the beginning. Something is not ending, something is beginning. There is a flow that is pulling you in without you realizing it. And everything you've been through so far, the eclipses in March, the inner turmoil, has been slowly preparing you for this moment. Now that energy is gathering and propelling you forward. The next few days may be strange. Your dreams may be like a movie. Your thoughts may feel like they don't belong to you. It may feel like someone unseen is whispering in your ear. This is not a time to take action. It's a time to notice. Which feeling is whispering to you inside you? Which emotion is quietly showing you the door? Pay attention, because this is not something everyone will experience. It is a signal to the chosen ones. And if you are reading this, if you have been feeling open to strange energies for a while, you are already receiving this signal. You have already been called. This is special for you. This is not a mass awakening. It is an individual initiation. So this high energy can shake your psyche, and you need to be prepared for that. Don't worry, I will explain to you how to do that in a moment. Stay tuned. Before we go into this, I want you to do 3 things. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave the number 777 in the comments. This number has tremendous energy and will energize the video. You can also share it with someone you want to benefit from this video and support their spiritual awakening. Now let's go deeper. This alignment does not shout loudly, because the one who needs to hear already wakes up in a whisper. This energy is not here to scare you, but to attract you. But remember, Neptune is active, and Neptune does not show the truth as it is. It surprises you, makes you question, turns you inward, because it wants to free you from old programs. The truth can be blurry. People can behave strangely. Emotions can rise suddenly and then crash to the ground. But this is not madness. This is the opening, planned for you to see with your soul, not with your eyes. Because some secrets are only realized in the fog, and some answers are whispered only in the dark. If you've been feeling invisible for a while, this is for you. This alignment is not set for the masses. It is set for those who notice. Because this energy is not an explosion, it is a call, and only those with the right frequency hear it. It has begun for you, and now it is silently inviting you in. If you have been feeling strange lately, as if you are connected to something unseen, or if your dreams have started to flow like movie scenes, if time seems to be bending back and forth, this is not a coincidence. It is a signal. Perhaps this is the moment you are being called. You may feel tired for no reason, or you may wake up with a creative energy, as if a flame is burning in your chest. One moment you may be teary-eyed. The next, you may be smiling with a peacefulness that has no reason, because deep down inside, you feel like something has just clicked into place. This is neither burnout nor overthinking. This is the silence just before the lightning strikes. Right now, you are not just being affected by the energy. You are being chosen to abide. You are being called by it. So don't compare your experiences with those of others, because everything is not what it seems. Neptune is on the stage, and he doesn't just magnify the imaginary. He arranges reality specifically for you. Tomorrow, he will purposely and willingly pull back the curtain. He will blur the clarity. He will shift the boundaries. He will muddy your mind, but he will do it all to pull you into another depth. Neptune doesn't lie to deceive you. It strips you of programs, patterns, and illusions so that you can sense the truth hidden behind those lies. Don't be afraid if tomorrow everything seems absurd. People strange, emotions uncontrolled. You're not losing your mind. You're actually seeing for real for the first time. While Neptune whispers lies, your soul hears metaphors. What you think is a mistake may be a change of direction. The moment that feels like a disconnection may be the birthplace of a greater connection. Neptune doesn't tell you to analyze, it tells you to feel. Don't fight the fog. Walk in the fog. Pay attention to what you can't quite explain, but feels right. Because in that fog, there is a key that has been kept hidden until now. If you have been feeling invisible for a long time, this moment has come for you. This alignment will not come with a dramatic light show, nor will it knock on your door. It may seem like a trap set to distract distractions, but in fact, it is a call that only those who can remain in silence can hear. The incoming energy is not shouting loudly because it doesn't need to. It whispers only to those who are on the right frequency. If you have felt like you have been in the background of someone else's story all your life, this could be the moment when the script is reversed. Because you didn't have to be loud, you had to be the one who noticed. Seeing what others miss, hearing what is hidden in silence. This is not about big psychic explosions. It's about a feeling in your heart while folding laundry, an intuition that pierces your mind while looking out the window, or an inner tightness that comes before you fall asleep. It's a vibration as if the future is trying to break in. In this alignment, Venus comes as the sentinel of value rather than romance or beauty. She looks not at what you say you believe in, but what you actually cherish. It is not about aesthetics, but about energetic loyalty. Pay attention to what you are growing and nurturing with your time, attention, and emotions. Is it chaos, fear, comparison, control, or are you building something sacred even if it is invisible? Because tomorrow, Venus will act like a scanner, not to judge you, but to show you who you are. It will reflect what you really value, not in words, but in mirrors. The people and events you encounter can make you realize what you are drawn to and why. Because frequency is not just something you radiate, but an energy that you shape with every small choice of attention. This alignment can quietly leave a new signature in your energetic field, not according to what you expect, but according to what you experience, not according to what you share, but according to what you align with from within. And this new signature can begin to attract a whole new set of people, situations, and outcomes to you, whether healing or shattering. So be honest with yourself now. What do you adore when no one is looking? Because Venus is going to magnify this very thing. And perhaps this is what will determine where you go from here. Remember when I said that this alignment only opens doors for some? That's the secret. Because Saturn today is not like a punishing force, but like a force that scans energy. It examines frequencies. It sorts vibrations. Most people will realize this transit only after going through it. It is not a judgment. It is a recognition. If you have worked quietly, if you have dared to heal your wounds, if you have worked to free yourself from cycles, perhaps your passage has already been approved. If you have chosen to sit with your own shadows, if you have been able to stay honest, even if the payoff is not immediate, Saturn knows that. And for the first time in a long time, he is not coming to test you, but to let you pass. It's not a reward, it's a confirmation. Maybe you feel it as a strange calm that comes when things are chaotic, or a moment when time seems to stand still, as if everything is holding its breath. Or maybe it's a coincidence so perfect that it feels as if it was scripted in advance. This is Saturn giving you a sign, not out loud, but definitely. Because you are not going to chase this energy, you are going to step into it. If you've ever felt unnoticed, if you've ever felt like your growth has gone unnoticed, this moment can show you that the universe is actually watching your every step. And this is where the cycle is complete. It's not for everyone, but if it's for you, you will understand. There's nothing you have to force, there's just something you have to realize. And if Saturn is letting you in, the path ahead may not be familiar, but somehow it will feel ready. Because some alignments don't trigger events, they trigger frequencies. This planetary alignment tomorrow may look simple to the eye. There is no eclipse, no retrograde chaos, no comet burning in the sky. But that is precisely where its power comes from. It is quiet, because it doesn't need to speak loudly. It is targeting your frequency, not your time. This alignment opens up something that traditional astrology cannot follow. It slips through the 12 signs, the classic houses, the familiar interpretations. This is the kind of geometry that ancient sky watchers would recognize not as a physical event, but as a frequency of opening. Think of it this way: a forgotten radio frequency, always on the air, but in noise, until today, when the frequency suddenly finds its place. The channel opens, something leaks in. This is not a message you have to decode with your logic. It is a signal sent to the part of you that remembers without being taught. Some people will feel disconnected tomorrow, others like they are finally connected. Maybe a wordless memory comes, a dream that feels real, a feeling that someone is watching you, or something is waiting for you, not to scare you, but to remind you. Maybe you are drawn to a place, a symbol, or a person in some inexplicable way. Maybe something very old starts calling you in very indirect ways. These are not imaginations. These are alignments within you. Because this corridor is opening not only in the sky, but in human consciousness. Some people will miss it completely. Shift, sleep, overthink. But especially those who have been feeling for weeks that something is approaching inside will finally hear that vibration, that truth, that intuition, that sounds like a low hum. You are here, and you are about to remember why. You don't have to figure everything out. In fact, if you push too hard, the signal will slip again. You need to go through this moment with feeling, not by walking, but by accompanying. Let it disturb your surface, because the old one needs to breathe again. This alignment does not point to the future. It points to something under time. You don't need to solve the code. You need to answer it. This day will not feel like a puzzle. It will feel like a mirror. It will not ask for logic. It will ask for awareness. If you feel like time is bending, or everything is too perfect, it is not confusion. It is an adjustment of your lens. Don't try to explain defining, controlling, labeling. These are old programs. This alignment comes to erase them. The seemingly random messages, the strange coincidences, the deep peace that comes for no reason. These are not signs to be decoded, but shifts to be witnessed. The kind of things you will only understand when your new self looks back on the past. So follow the subtle, the odd timings, the tugging sensations, the things that leave a mark on your chest. Not the noise, but the rest. You don't have to name this change, just notice it. And if tomorrow feels unreal, too still or too perfect, it's not imagination. This is alignment. The cosmos has knocked on your door. It is your turn. Tonight, the moon is shining brighter than ever. You realize that, don't you? The light is different. The air is different. Something inside you stirs as you look up at the bright silence in the sky. It's not just a beautiful sight. It's a calling. If that draws you in, it's no coincidence. And if you're reading on, the 3 rituals I'm about to share with you can change your life in a quiet but profound way. They are not complicated, they are not flashy, but their impact is profound because these rituals touch the universe within you, not the sky. Don't just read about it. Are you ready to try it? 1. Moonlight cleansing. Ritual tonight as the moonlight streams in through your window or across the open sky. Sit quietly. Hold a glass of water in your hand. Breathe into that water, letting go of all the tiredness, the brokenness, the uncertainty. Then hold that water up to the moonlight and whisper only this: I am free from everything that no longer carries me. Wait a few minutes before pouring that water. Then pour it at the base of a plant or on the ground. You are cleansed. 2. Write and burn ritual. If there are thoughts that won't leave you, loops that repeat, write it all down on a piece of paper. No matter how chaotic, no matter how messy, write it down and add this sentence at the end: I don't need this story anymore. Then burn that paper carefully. Scatter the ashes, because you are now moving from the ashes to another version of yourself. 3rd ritual of silent witnessing. Tonight, just before you go to bed, close your eyes and remember the 3 moments that have affected you the most in the last 24 hours. It doesn't matter if they were good or bad. Notice how your body felt in those moments. Don't do anything, just witness. This awareness reminds you, you are not just in these moments. You are beyond them, and this realization can change the course of destiny. Now take a deep breath, because tonight is not just a moonlight night. Tonight, there is an invisible gateway between you and the sky, and it is you who is passing through it. Keep your eyes open. Do not underestimate what comes to your soul, because sometimes fate knocks at the door in the quiet, deepest moments. And now, it's your turn.